Welcome to Dulwich College Seoul and to a new edition of Dulwich 5. My name is Anastasia and we will be interviewing Luthia and Ryan from Gecko. Hi guys, thank you for joining us. How would you describe yourself when you were our age or my age?
So I was going to high school in California, and I was very studious, and I liked science and maths, and I had an artistic bone in my body somewhere that I hadn't found yet. Yeah, that's right.
I was very lanky, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I hadn't really done much art or creative stuff, so I had a very technical studies.
So, what was your most embarrassing moment on stage you've ever had, and how did you deal with it?
Okay, so mine wasn't on an actual stage as we know it, so it was the audience was all around, and I had this little scene in which I was roller skating, and at this point I was very confident, and I used to use the brake at the front of the roller skates, but this time it had fallen off, and I didn't realize, so I just fell flat, front, just belly, flat, and the way I dealt with it, I couldn't do anything but just stand up and carry on. So I couldn't really do much about it. It happened, so you just move on.
For me, it's similar. It was just 2 weeks ago or so when we were performing Missing at the Battersea Arts Centre in London. And it was our last show, final show of the run, and I was very excited. And there's a moment where I have to get really crazy and aggressive and do physical stuff. And I ended up using my head as a bit of a prop to do a flip off of, and it split my head open. And so it was exciting, and really it hurt a lot, and I was a bit woozy, but finished the show and then went straight off to A&E. I think theater and dance can prepare people by teaching them how to communicate without words, to listen to each other on a really deep level that I think is important, that actually needs to happen more in normal life.
Yeah, I think it makes you more human. It makes you connect with other people in different ways.
Was there an aspect of Korean culture that had impacted you before your arrival upon Korea?
Okay, so for me the main thing, because I do love eating, it was the food. So yeah, I think that's what it is, the food.
So for me, quite a few years ago, I watched the film Old Boy, and I hadn't been exposed to any East Asian films other than sort of martial arts films and things like that. But this was complete. It was like emotion to an epic level, or it really pushed my own personal emotion to it, which messed me up for a few days, which was brilliant because then it really sat with me for years, and I think that that's totally stayed with me. I can remember the feeling vividly.
We have 3 words here, and we just want you to say the first word that comes through your mind.
Fun.
Dance.
Exciting.
Wind.
Silence.
Wall.
Yeah,
that's
You were supposed to go.
Sorry.
That's okay.
사랑해.